from the Zombie Star, and it has been a while since we've done a This Week in Comics, which means we've had time to catch up. Let's see what we've been reading this week in comics. Absolute Batman issue number 3, issue number 14, and issue number 15. Obviously reading this way out of order, but have been able to piece together a story from the issues that I have acquired. Forget everything you know about the hero and Dark Knight, as Snyder and Orgota have taken Batman and given him a completely alternate timeline and an overall reboot of the world of Batman. Meet Bruce Wayne, a struggling Gothamite with a tragic past. No money in his pocket, lives at home with his mom, and has a serious chip on his shoulder. This version of Batman manages a more tragic, if you can believe that, yet relevant origin story that ultimately leads Bruce Wayne to becoming the Dark Knight. This Batman behaves more like a gladiator rather than a Dark Knight, wielding a battle axe and beating his foes into the ground. Absolute Batman certainly brings a heightened level of brutality and violence while still maintaining Bruce's no-killing policy. Classic villains like Joker, Penguin, and Two-Face have all received a alternate origin story, which makes this a very welcoming retelling of the classic hero. Dragotta, Martin, and Cowles are bringing a very high energy and chaotic look to the illustrations, as well as a very stylized re-envisioning of the world of Batman. This reminds me of something that Liam Sharp and Garth Ennis did back in 22 with Batman Reptilian. If you're not reading Batman, Absolute Batman, it's been out already for some time, should be. The Department of Truth, issue number 0 and issue number 34. Issue number 0 seems to break the title's recent cycle of various cases involving conspiracy theories being investigated by the Department of Truth that loosely tie into the title's main plot. In issue number 34, we do see the return of main character, former agent Cole Turner, and his partner, who are on the run from the Department of Truth. And like in the most disgruntled employee fashion, Cole did get away with something critical and extremely powerful before his dramatic break from the department. We also see the extreme and horrifying measures the department will use to attempt to draw out Cole and his partner. All the while trying to scramble to secure their vital weapon, Cole and a small resistance begin to set into motion a plan to expose the Department of Truth. The Eisner-winning title is still one of the most visually entertaining books I'm currently reading from Image, and with its bold, stylized approach and its content that is disturbingly relevant in today's political and social climate, the Department of Truth is an absolute must-read. Radiant Black issues number 35. 37, we did skip an issue, and we are on issue number 38. We continue Massive versus Radiant Black. The Catalyst War is over. The robot army has retreated. Fortunately, the war has left an alternate reality open, and variants from another timeline are crossing over and causing absolute chaos. Factions from within the government and the public have identified these variants as threats, and some intend to destroy them. As these factions collide, Radiant Black finds himself between keeping the city safe and ensuring any threats from the alternate timeline are intercepted. Issue number 38 introduces a new superpowered threat to Radiant Black that might prove to be his equal. If you guys are into sci-fi action, Radiant Black is really awesome. And this is what we have been reading this week in comics. Let me know what you guys have been reading. Let me know if you guys are reading any of these titles. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see y'all next time.